What's up, everybody? Josh or Miho here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Mumakil, entitled Flies Will Starve. This is scheduled to be released on June the 25th through Relapse Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they're based out of Geneva, Switzerland, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be an extremely fast-paced, feral, gritty style of grindcore. Very much politically motivated and anarchy inspired. Just very, very raw sounding stuff. I first got introduced to this band with their second full-length album entitled Behold the Failure. And I gotta say, listening to that album was an absolute mindfuck. I mean, everything about that record exemplified what grindcore is all about. Non-stop fast blasting when it came to the drums, very sick riff work, guttural vocals, awesome lyrics, creative song titles. This band had the total package when it came to that record. Even going back to their debut, Customized Warfare, I thought that album was sick in its own right. This is a band that definitely has great thoughts and great ideas when it comes to making extreme metal and grindcore, whichever expression you choose to label for this band. Now, a lot of years have passed by, and now we have the long-awaited third full-length from this band entitled Flies Will Starve. It's 24 tracks, and it clocks in at around 36 minutes in length, so pretty much, as per the case when it comes to a grindcore album that has multiple songs, a lot of the songs pretty much have short song lengths, ranging from about a minute to a minute and a half or longer, or even a minute or shorter than a minute. But still, this is a band that definitely takes care of business, and they definitely are continuing on the right path with creating some very top-quality grindcore. Although there is something about this record that definitely stands out and makes this record sound entirely different as compared to the previous Mumakil releases. I'll get to that in a second, but let me break down this album instrument-wise like I normally would do. The riffs on here, the guitar work is just solid. I really enjoy the guitar work. It's something that instantly catches your attention when you listen to a Mumakil record. I mean, the first couple of tracks that you hear on here, Death from Below, War Therapist, Fucktard's Parade, you hear some incredible riff work going on. Very well played, very angry, very pissed off sounding riffs, very aggravating kind of style going on here. I really enjoy the riff work that's being done here. It isn't meant to be pretty or fancy. It's straight out nasty sounding, and I really enjoy the way these riffs sound. It's incredible. Another thing to point out is the bass. I really dig the crackling bass tone that you hear throughout this entire record. All 24 songs on this album definitely have a good underlying bass tone to be heard all the way throughout. It's something that definitely accompanies the guitar very well when it comes to the more fast-paced riffs or straight-out attacking style of riffs that this album has. It's really special, and I'm digging this overall guitar and bass tone kind of sound. Now, going back to what I said about this album having something completely different, and I am talking about the drums. When it came to Behold the Failure, that album's drum style had probably one of the most ferocious, non-stop attacks that I've ever heard. It was relentless. It never stopped. It never slowed down. It never calmed down. It was just straight out beast-like attack mode all the way throughout, and it was just crazy. Now for Flies Will Starve, there's a new drummer. If I'm not mistaken, the guy who currently drums for the band Benighted. If you aren't familiar with Benighted, they are one of the best European death grind bands going today, so support Benighted. They got that guy to do the drums for this album, and I guess he's playing with Mumakil now. So this new drum style is a little bit something to get used to. It still remains very fast and feral and nasty. There's a lot of great fills, great double bass, solid blast beats all the way throughout, and I think this drummer does a fantastic job here. but you can easily tell that there's a difference between this album and the previous Mumakil record. It feels a little bit, dare I say, slower, because this isn't a slow record at all. It doesn't move at a slow pace at all, but you can tell that the drums are a little bit more calmer. The drums seem to be taking somewhat of a chill pill here, but still, the drum work on here is incredible, and honestly, I'll be honest, it took a while for me to get used to hearing, but after a few more listens of this album, it definitely clicked with me. And I definitely appreciate what this band is setting out to do as far as creating a different kind of style when it comes to the drums. So, big props to the drummer on this new Mumakil record. It's awesome. And vocal-wise, I love this guy's delivery. He is such a raw, almost bestial style of vocalist. Straight up guttural growls, very understandable. He just delivers a lot of rage and a lot of pissed off emotions to be heard within the vocals. It's pretty damn awesome. And of course, continuing on with the band's usual kind of style when it comes to song titles and lyrics, this band definitely gets the job done. There's even a follow-up to a song that was on a previous Mumakil record, Piss Off Part 2. Pretty damn awesome. Even songs like Hailing Regression and Fresh Meat for the Grinder. Some great stuff and words to be heard on those songs. So overall, I think this is another home run in the ballpark for this band. I think these guys are definitely something to be talking about when it comes to the grand scheme of grindcore and extreme music. I don't know if I like this album more than I did Behold the Failure, but I still had a great time listening to this album, and definitely this is a very big highlight for me when it comes to grindcore in 2013. I'm pretty sure there's still a lot more to come, but Mumakil know exactly what they're doing, and these guys represent grindcore extremely well. So if you're a fan of this band and their previous works, you'll enjoy this new effort, and I definitely recommend that you buy it when it is available in North America or wherever it's being sold. So if I had to pick any favorite tracks, obviously here comes the hard part. There's a lot of songs on here, but if I had to pick any favorites, definitely the couple that I mentioned, Death from Below, War Therapist, Fucktards Parade, Shit Reminders, Repudiate, Unfair for Whom, Bring Them to Ruin. Some great stuff to be heard. So again, the album is Flies Will Starve by Mumakil. This is released on Relapse Records. It will be available in North America on June the 25th. So support this band, and I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. Awesome grindcore. Support Mumakil. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until next time, I'm Miho out.